How are people these days taking matters into their own hands? Howard Zinn was once an everyday man until he realized that one person can make such a huge difference in the world. One of my biggest fears, personally, is to lose someone I love. That means I would never let someone I go into the military for the fear of losing them. For that, I respect anyone who has the chance to fight for our country. Howard Zinn not only went into the Air Force, but he helped change history. After he flew missions from World War II, he returned to Brooklyn, where he settled down. He went to Columbia University under the GI Bill that covers the bill of any university someone in the military wants to attend. He earned his PhD in history, and he was already very politically involved because of going to war really shaped that part of his personality. Being so politically involved, he participated in many protests and movements. He was against going to war, being involved in one himself. He actually led a few anti-war protests. He went to Vietnam with Daniel Berengen and was part of the Pentagon paper trials. The case is now referred to New York Times versus the United States. The trial started off when Daniel was studying in the Vietnam War as a military analyst, when, like Howard, he had enough of it. He decided our country should know what's going on, and he photocopied the report of the Pentagon papers and sent it to the New York Times, who published it and made it available to the public. The U.S. Department of Justice declared a restraining order against any more publication. In the trial, the New York Times won because the Supreme Court ruled it justified under the First Amendment, freedom of press. Zinn wrote over 140 books in his lifetime. He wrote mainly over history topics and war. He really wanted to get the message out about being against war. He wrote about politics and world leaders. A movie made about him by Matt Damon, a Forbes-known most bankable actor, called Howard Zinn, You Can't Be Neutral in Moving Train, is an award-winning documentary on his life. He actually is starred in the movie, and there's an interview with him. The movie itself shows the life of a man who's worked so hard to make a change about war and politics. Not only the movie was award-winning, but Zinn himself also won many awards. He won the Thomas Merton Award, the Eugene V. Debs Award, the Upton Sinclair Award, the Lenin Literary Award, the Havens Center Award for Lifetime Contribution to Critical Scholarship, and the New York University Martin Luther King Jr. Humanitarian Award. A People's History of the United States won the New England Book Award for nonfiction and was a nominee of the American Book Award but did not win. Howard Zinn has helped change history in so many ways, and yet so many people don't even know who he is. The world today would not have been the same without him. Zinn knew that one person could make such a difference in the world, and he wrote many books on history and how he opposes war and being a veteran himself.